Let's check your knowledge based on that video. The immediate energy source that drives ATP synthesis by the ATP synthase during oxidative phosphorylation is. Pause the recording, and once you are ready, hit play to check your answer. Good job! The hydrogen ion concentration that creates that gradient that we've been talking about is what will drive the ATP synthase. Those hydrogen ions are produced through breaking of the chemical bonds of the food products. Now that we know what our goal is, let's start at the beginning of this process. The first stage in cellular respiration is glycolysis. Just like hydrolysis is breaking of water molecules, glycolysis is the breaking of glucose molecules. This process can occur with or without oxygen and is considered evolutionarily older than the rest of the process. Can you think of some reasons why? Write down a few ideas and bring them to class for points in discussion. Just like Hank told us, there are two phases of glycolysis, the investment phase and the payoff phase. In the investment phase, ATP is added and glucose is broken down into 2 3-carbon sugars. Don't worry about the intermediate steps you see here, just the big idea that we are going from 1 6-carbon sugar to 2 3-carbon sugars. We then begin the payoff phase. In the payoff phase, we get the ATP that we put in the investment phase back, plus 2 more ATPs, for a production total of 2 ATP. Remember that while 4 ATP are produced, it took 2 to produce the 4, so really we have a net ATP production of 2. We also get 2 NADHs, which will carry the electrons to the gradient that we are trying to create for the ATP synthase. We will then finish the process with 2 pyruvate molecules. That is another one of the big ideas that I want you to know. Glycolysis will produce 2 pyruvate molecules. These pyruvate molecules are then transferred into acetyl-CoA and enter the citric acid cycle. The citric acid cycle looks a little scary, but we are only going to address the big ideas. Let's take a look at this process.